Hi, today at a request by one of my YouTube subscribers and followers, another video on the scarecrows in Old Hunstanton. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm next to these two characters, sort of diddly squat farm shop, and so yeah, they're kind of doing obviously diddly squat, and which those who aren't from the UK, that probably basically means diddly squat means nothing, doing nothing sort of thing. I've done diddly squat, so that means you know, say, what have you done today? Diddly squat. And so anyway, so that's but yeah, so we're going to have a little fun walk around, and of course it's a quiet village, but a few cars coming past as well. So anyway, right, I don't know where all the scarecrows are, so I'm going to have a look around. I know there's a Freddie Mercury down there, so I might head down towards that way, down to the church, and then kind of like, this is Woodhouse Road, this road here with the sun in the sort of there. And, so yeah, that's Woodhouse Road. It's actually named after P.G. Woodhouse, which is the famous for the Jeeves and Wooster stories. Apparently he used to stay along this road somewhere, and I don't know which house it was, but there's some houses sort of built in the 1920s, and probably even older, along this road, and apparently P.G. Woodhouse used to come and stay here, and then he would actually write some of his stories on the lake in Old Hunstanton Hall, which was so that's kind of claim to fame. And so anyway, we'll just head down towards the church, which is sort of down town towards that way there somewhere. So anyway, right, so we'll see you very shortly. Well, I'm next to another scarecrow, which is Freddie Mercury, and from Queen, and as you can see here, and I thought first of all it was the King, but it's we saw the robe when it first went past, and then of course realised it's Freddie Mercury. And this one is I think created by one of my YouTube followers, which I've been told, and so yes, it's really great. And so I keep getting a lot of cars going past. I've had to do this a few times. You think everybody's got homes to go to, but apparently not. They all like to drive past while I'm videoing. Anyway, so yeah, this one, so really great. So Freddie Mercury there, and one time I did actually meet Freddie's parents, and they lived near a friend of mine, and but that was many years ago, and but anyway, so that's my claim to fame anyway. And yeah, this is really good. So you've got the golf club sign, and so that's yeah, so after the cars slowing down there, they think I'm sort of videoing them doing speed check and everything. And yeah, it's so pretty good. So anyway, you think a quiet village, and of course it's because it's Saturday evening, of course everybody's going out for meals and things, into pubs and stuff like that. So anyway, but yeah, this is really great. So yeah, so really pleased to have been told this is by one of my followers. And so anyway, so I'm going to head down towards the church, which is down that way, and so I'll see you all a little bit down there. I've just seen this kind of like little poster thing here, so it's kind of, I thought first it looked like the let's see it on there. I thought that there looked a bit like almost like an alien. The sort of thing, the leaves are in front there. It looked like there's sort of kind of an alien in there. So anyway, obviously it's not. And it's a NHS poster, I think, of some kind. I think, or is it no? Scan QR code with your NHS COVID app to check. Oh. So I wonder why that's basically in a hedge sort of thing. So it was set up by a hedge fund. And anyway, so right. So anyway, today I've sort of got my blue satin blouse on, sort of like 1990s, and kind kind of a reddish skirt, and I also got my bag there, which is also, that's the 1970s, and it's kind of like a, kind of almost matches, the colours sort of match really, sort of thing, so I'm quite coordinated. And so anyway, so we've got, yeah, so we've got some more scarecrows here, and there's some people in the garden, so I don't want to be too nosy. And, that's like the king there, and another car going past, and there's one hedge there, and you can see that one on there. So anyway, so that's, I'll see if I can actually person on there, so that's really good. And so Scarecrow 1D, so we've got, so I'm not sure what that is, but it's some sort of headless king or something, so probably a sort of king's thing on there, so kings and queens maybe, royalties, and so yeah, so that's really good. And I'll go on and move on to the next one. Yep, so we've got one here which is the RNLI, I think this is. So of course we've got a lifeboat station in Old Hunstanton, and yeah, so that's really good. And so yeah, so lifeboat person, I say lifeboat man, I mean the persons these days, because obviously have females as well. And so we go past the duck pond where I am. Yeah, a few ducks there. I should have bought something for the ducks, shouldn't I really? They'll probably rush me now wanting food. And so yeah, they're all heading my way, the ducks are. So yeah, this is the kind of like the bench where I did a video from the other day, and getting bitten by a few midges as well, I think. So got my ankles are itching a little bit because I've not got any boots on or tights, just my trainers. And so that's where you can buy tickets from here to go around the gardens and things during the daytime when they're open. And I think there's some scarecrows in the gardens, but of course can't go in traipsing around gardens at this time in the evening. And so I don't know if there's anything else. There was one scarecrow down here last year, so I'm just going to check. So there's St Mary's Church there, and I know there's some along the main road, so I'm going to check those out. And so that's and sometimes I do a bit of walking and I start getting a bit tired as well, sort of thing. So I had a bit of a longish day today, but we'll see. Ah, no, there's nothing. Oh no, that's the traffic cones from last year, so there's no was a scarecrow on those last year, so no, there isn't anything up there, so oh well. We're next to Cady Hall here, and we've got a chef, of course, and well, of course, yes. I mean, we've got a nice restaurant here, and so yeah, so well worth going. And so yeah, they've got the chef, and is that the? I don't know if that's a photograph of the chef's face on there, But yeah, so that's really good. It's great. So yeah, so we've got a chef here, and we're going to find some more, which should be further up the main road towards that way, and so we'll see what else we can find. So we're next to the old schoolhouse here, and which is the hairdressers, and this one is a soldier we've got, and yeah, it's really great. They had a couple of, I think about 3 scarecrows here last year, so yeah, this is really good. So yeah, that's used to be the old, no, they haven't got any around there, but that used to be the old Hunstanton school, and so that was I think it closed, well, not that long ago really, in a way. Well, I say, I think it was the 1990s, I think, or was it late 80s, so a little while ago now, but suppose, but it's not that long ago as such. So there's probably, if any of you are watching this who used to go to this school, yeah, let me know in the comments. And so that's yeah, it's really interesting. I did know the headmistress there. I used to help her with her computer, and when she retired, and so yeah, she's, I think she's still with us, but she's quite elderly now, and but yes, and of course, so yeah, it's great. So yeah, soldiers. So there's kind of like a royal theme going to the scarecrows, and we're going to go, I think there's some more up here, so we're going to have a look and see what we can find. We've got to be careful to get run over, because these days you can't hear all the cars, because some of them are electric, aren't they? And which is, when everybody's electric, that's going to be, it's like, yeah, people are really going to have to look for cars. And okay, so see what else is about. I found another one here. It's this sort of Neptune, or King Neptune, and this is, you can see there's a sea, and on there, and long beard, of course, and all kings used to have long beards, didn't they, in those days, and gods and things. So, yeah, and well, yeah, all the gods seem to have beards, didn't they? All the ancient gods and things, and the and kings, there seem to be a thing about beards. And so yeah, that's kind of like, I'm the king, I've got the longest beard. And anyway, so yeah, so we've got going past. You see another scarecrow across the road as well, so I'm going to have a look at that one shortly. Yeah, so I found Wurzel Gummidge, which is just here, and those who remember Wurzel Gummidge, and we'll find that on there, so that's really good. So yeah, definitely, that's so a friend of mine was asking me, oh, here's will be the Wurzel Gummidge. Yeah, and definitely there's a Wurzel Gummidge here, and I know the lady and her husband who live here as well, so that's last year they did a lot of little scarecrows last year. So you probably, if you saw that video, you probably see them in there, and so yeah, it's brilliant. So yeah, great. So I've got Wurzel Gummidge, and so that's yeah, kind of like made my evening really. That has, yeah, sort of played by John Pertwee, who was Doctor Number 3. Those who slightly noisy BMW exhaust, and yeah, so yeah, Doctor Number 3. So iconic Doctor. He was like the, I suppose, almost like the James Bond type Doctor really, because he had all his gadgets, and I think he was the first one to have a sonic screwdriver, and he had of course his car Bessie, and he also had that like little sort of hover car as well, which I think that's from Nottingham, or registered in Nottingham, that is. So yeah, so the hover car was I think it was registered in Nottingham, because I remember seeing it when I was a kid in Nottingham. See that? Yeah, Wurzel Gummidge. Of course, the sun is in the wrong place, isn't it, at the moment? So it's behind the behind me. So, oh brilliant, so that's good. So we've got another scarecrow over here as well. So we've got, check for cars coming. I don't want to have that one in the bloopers, me getting run over. And so yeah, wow, I'm a Norfolk superhero. Brilliant. So yeah, so Norfolk superhero. Oh, that's maybe, yeah, do maybe Marvel Comics or DC Comics could do a thing on that. Anyway, so can we find any special scarecrows? So I've got a list here from the lady who did the Words of Gummidge scarecrow, of some of the scarecrow trail here. So so I'm going to see if we can find some already. So I've found some Hamilton Road, yeah. So we come to Hamilton Road now. So I'll see if we can find some down here. So I've found another one here. So Scarecrow 5. Yep, that's the one. So brilliant. So that's a little bucket and spade here, and so that's great. So yeah, so that's another one. So I've got another one down here, somewhere along here as well. So that's brilliant. So almost looks a bit like ET, the face does, doesn't it, on there? So wow, it's yeah. Anyway, at least this is a quieter road down here. So we've got on here called Going Spare. So we'll have a look. So that's good. So you see that one on there. Yeah. So yeah, so going spare. So that's really good. And so that's those on Hamilton Road. I think it's Hamilton Road West to do. And I found another one here, and back in a kilt. So I don't know. We'll see on there. Obviously it's in somebody's garden, so can't really go in this time. And so yeah, that's great. So I'll do a photo of that one. So I found yet another one here. And, it's really nice. And let's see what this one's a bit better. Yeah, so it's really good. It says power on there. So wow, so that's yeah, so that's great. So we found there's usually used to be one down the end here as well. So I'll have a look. So I don't think this is probably not as many as there were last year, I don't think. So so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there isn't as many as last year. But hopefully there'll be next year. There'll be even more. And so this is kind of gravel road. So I think it's a private road. This is. And, I think I've got 3 more to find, I think, according to this list. So I think there's one at Sea Lane somewhere, so, and then there's one down Golf Course Road, and one, yeah, one Golf Course Road, I think 2 on Golf Course Road, I think. So we'll have a look and see where we can find these. Yes, I knew there's one at the end of here. And that's right, so that's really good. So we had that was I think Scarecrow 11. Yes, that's right. So Scarecrow 11 here. So that one's, yeah, sort of like a sort of a cat or lion face there, and sort of feline sort of face anyway on there. So that's really good. So yeah, so I think I've got another 2 more to find. So another one here, and it's like a superhero, Superman. So there's like a Superman theme and a royal theme going on by the looks of it. So that looks like it's like Clark Kent turning into Superman, and so yeah, brilliant. And yeah, some really creative ideas, and so yeah, it's fun to find them and see. And so that was, not sure if that was on the list or not, but so anyway, but yeah, so that's, I think there's one down the allotments as well, which is somewhere down there, I think. So I'll have a look. And yes, there is one in the allotments, and also we've got the little one. Don't remember this one from last year, which is not kind of a sort of scarecrow, but a nice little sort of figure there. And yeah, a little sort of garden ornament figure. So that was from last year. And anyway, here we are. So got somebody looking after the allotment. So I've got Wurzel Gummidge just down the road, and this one here. And, that's great. So we've got a few scary pigeons, scared pigeons, not scary pigeons, a few scared pigeons here. And so yeah, this is great. So so I found the allotment one, and there was another one last year. There was one over there somewhere, but I don't think it's there this year. So anyway, so yeah, this guy looks like he's sort of had a hard day's work and sort of falling asleep, and I'm sort of flagging a bit now anyway, so I think I've got a couple more to do. So we'll have a look at see if we can find the last one or two on the list. So I found the home of King Charles here by the looks of it, and also there's sort of a skateboarder there, like I think a Ninja Turtle, I think, and the Incredible Hulk in the see the thing there, the Incredible Hulk in the Hulkmobile there. So yeah, so King Charles is obviously mixing with superheroes, and so that's really great to see. So there's some really fun sort of scarecrows and things, and little scenes that I've seen around. So that's yeah, it's great to see these things, and they're all great fun anyway. So we'll see you around a few more, and hopefully I'll find the rest of them. I think we found another one over there, which is sort of that way. And so yeah, anyway, so that's we found another one there, which is kind of like a headless woman, I think, there. So I believe there was a headless woman who used to go down the Smuggler's Lane, I think, round there. It's supposed to be riding down there for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know the story behind that, but I think when years ago I first heard about that. And so yeah, so kind of scary stuff. I think this is the last one I found there, and so that's yeah. So anyway, so this one is sort of a surfer. There, of course, we get quite a few surfers sort of around here, and so anyway, so I find that one. I'll take a photo of that one in there. Well, I've now had a good walk around Old Hunstanton, and found quite a few scarecrows. I think I've found all of them, or most of them, on the guide here, which I was kindly given by a lady the Wurzel Gummidge place, and so which I know her sort of fairly well. So and so this is really great, nice lady, and so yeah, that's kind of anyway. We've I think there's 12 on the list, so I'll count them up afterwards and see how many I've actually taken, whether I've taken all 12 or whether there's one or two more. I think there is. So I think last year I think I found about 17 or so, or 18. I hope you've enjoyed my video of Old Hunstanton scarecrows again, and I'm going to do my gnome, going to name him fairly soon as well, so that'll be another video. And of course we've still got the 80s fashion video coming, and I've got also the next weekend, which obviously will have gone by the time this one's uploaded, there'll be a trans pride I'm going to in Norwich. So that's something. I've never been to one of the pride things before, dues and so things, and I've not been to one of the not been to one of the pride events before, so this will be a first for me. And this one's a trans pride one, so I'll be going to that, and so maybe I'll do a video there as well, and of course that should be quite an event to go to. And so I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and see you all very soon. And thank you for watching, and please to like and subscribe, and don't do diddly squat like these two, so like and subscribe my videos. Okay, thank you. Okay, see you all very soon, and, bye. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notifications for future videos.